Golden State Warriors. A dynasty that defined basketball for an entire decade. 4 championships, 2 MVPs for Steph Curry, and a style of play that changed the NBA forever. But every dynasty faces its crossroads. For Golden State, that crossroads today comes in the form of one young man, Jonathan Kuminga. Drafted 7th overall in 2021, Kuminga was supposed to be the bridge between the Warriors' legendary core and their future. Explosive, athletic, raw but full of promise. Now, just 4 years later, he stands at the center of a contract standoff that could reshape the franchise's future. The Warriors offered him a 2-year, $45 million deal. But he said no. Why? What does this mean for Golden State, and for Kuminga himself? Tonight, we dive deep into the numbers, the history, the tension, and the future of a dynasty. Jonathan Kuminga's journey starts in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Born in 2002, he moved to the United States as a teenager to pursue basketball. By high school, scouts already saw him as a future NBA lottery pick. Ranked as a 5-star recruit, Kuminga skipped college to play in the G League Ignite program in 2020, showing flashes of dominance. In the 2021 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors selected him with the 7th pick. This was the same draft that gave the Warriors Moses Moody at 14. Kuminga's athleticism was off the charts, 6'7", 225 pounds, with a 7-foot wingspan. He was built for modern basketball, long, strong, and versatile. Rookie season, 2021-22. Played 70 games, started 12. Averaged 9.3 points and 3.3 rebounds in just 16 minutes per game. Shot 51% from the field. Showed flashes of brilliance, including a 26-point performance against the Raptors. He even played a role in the Warriors' championship run that year. In the playoffs, though minutes were inconsistent, he had moments where his energy shifted games. At just 19 years old, he became one of the youngest champions in NBA history. Sophomore season, 2022-23. Bigger role, more responsibility. Averaged 9.9 points, 3.4 rebounds, and improved defense. Shot 37% from 3, showing promise as a shooter. Yet tension began to build. Despite his progress, head coach Steve Kerr often benched him in critical games. In the 2023 playoffs, Kuminga's minutes disappeared. After the Lakers series, he was frustrated. Reports emerged that he was questioning his role on the team. 3rd season, 2023-24. This was his breakout. Averaged 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 2.2 assists in 74 games. Shot 52% from the field, 33% from 3. Had a 10-game stretch in January where he averaged 25 points per game. At 21, Kuminga had arrived. Fans saw him as the Warriors' most athletic player since prime Andre Iguodala. But the Warriors were in trouble. Klay Thompson was declining, Draymond Green was aging, and Steph Curry was shouldering too much of the load. Kuminga looked like the future, but also like AP. Fast forward to this summer. Jonathan Kuminga became a restricted free agent. The Warriors offered him a 2-year, $45 million contract with a team option for the 2026-27 season. On paper, that sounds fair. $22.5 million per year for a player with just one full breakout season. But the key word here is team option. A team option means the Warriors control his future. They decide if he stays or goes. Kuminga wants a player option, which would allow him to choose. Why does that matter? Because in the NBA, control is everything. Players like LeBron James and Kevin Durant always structure contracts with player options. It's about freedom, not just money. Kuminga doesn't want to be locked into a deal where the Warriors can trade him at will. He wants respect as a young star, not as a role player. So, what are his choices? Sign the $45 million extension. Reject it and play on the $7.9 million qualifying offer. Bet on himself, become an unrestricted free agent in 2026. It's a massive gamble. But Kuminga seems ready to take it. Let's talk about Golden State's situation. The Warriors have the most expensive roster in the NBA. Last season, their payroll plus luxury tax penalties reached nearly $400 million, the highest in league history. Steph Curry, $55 million per year. Andrew Wiggins, $26 million. Draymond Green, $25 million. Chris Paul, $30 million before buyout. And now they're being asked to commit another $45 million to Kuminga. The new NBA collective bargaining agreement punishes teams that overspend. It includes the dreaded second apron, which removes flexibility, no mid-level exception, no aggregation in trades, no buyouts. The Warriors are already at risk of crossing it. So, the team option wasn't just about control, it was about financial survival. If they give Kuminga a player option, they lose leverage. If they overpay him and he doesn't become a star, they're trapped. It's a tough balance. Do you risk the dynasty's flexibility to bet on a 22-year-old? What if he accepts the qualifying offer? If Kuminga rejects the deal and takes the $7.9 million qualifying offer, he sets himself up for unrestricted free agency in 2026. But here's the catch: that would destroy Golden State's trade leverage. Why? Because no team will give up valuable assets for a player on a one-year rental unless they believe they can win a championship immediately. Think Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors in 2018, rare situations. So if Kuminga plays out the year, the Warriors might lose him for nothing. That's the nightmare scenario. And let's be honest, if Kuminga feels disrespected, why would he re-sign with Golden State in 2026? Trade rumors and possibilities. So, what about a trade? Reports say the Warriors are not actively shopping him. But if things don't change by the February trade deadline, anything is possible. Potential destinations. Orlando Magic. They have young guards in Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Adding Kuminga could give them elite defense and athleticism. Oklahoma City Thunder. Endless draft picks, cap space, and a need for versatile wings. Kuminga would fit perfectly next to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren. Toronto Raptors. Known for collecting wings. Kuminga could thrive with Scotty Barnes. But the Warriors want to keep him, unless forced. What Kuminga wants. At its core, this is about respect. Kuminga wants 1. Playing time. Last season he averaged 26 minutes per game. He believes he deserves closer to 34. 2. A bigger role. He's tired of being a role player behind Curry, Clay, and Wiggins. 3. Control. A player option shows trust. 4. A future. He doesn't want to be treated as trade bait. Stats show he might be right. When Kuminga played 30-plus minutes, he averaged 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. His efficiency ranked top 10 among forwards under 23 years old. His defensive versatility allowed him to guard positions 1 through 4. In short, he's proving he's more than just potential. The future. So where does this end? If the Warriors cave and give Kuminga a player option, they keep their bridge to the future. Steph Curry, now 37, can pass the torch. Kuminga, Moody, and maybe new signings can lead the next era. If they don't, Kuminga could walk. Golden State risks becoming like the Lakers after Kobe, a team stuck between honoring legends and building for tomorrow. For Kuminga, the choice is equally huge. Bet on himself, risk injury, and chase superstardom? Or take the money now, even if it means less freedom? This isn't just a contract battle. It's a story of trust, power, and a thin line between dynasty and decline. Jonathan Kuminga. Just 22 years old. Already a champion, already a star in the making. But now, standing at the crossroads of his career, he must choose between